One of the questions that you might be asking yourself is, do I know enough? Do I know enough to make money out of my coaching business? Well, this is what I'll make you learn in this video. Hi Achiever. I'm Fabienne Raphaël and I help you monetize your knowledge so you can fire your boss. And I want to share with you, how to package your knowledge so you can make money out of it eventually. So basically, I'll tell you like a few tips for you to start with in order to figure out how you can package your knowledge. First of all, you need to have a clear description of the transformation that you're providing to the person that you're going to offer your service to. So, for example, me as a business coach, well, I help people leave their jobs, right? So that's why I say I help you monetize your knowledge and fire your boss, okay? So my goal with my clients is within the shortest amount of time to make them build their coaching business so they can replace their income, eventually leave their job and have a business that they can be proud of, a business that they love. Because there's one thing about building a business, but there's another thing about creating another job for yourself. That's not what you want to do. And that's why packaging your knowledge is the best way to go, because if you always transfer or trade time for money, then you will have the impression that the bigger or the more revenue that your business does, the more work you have to do, which is not supposed to be the case. Second thing that you have to do when you want to package your knowledge is to name the steps that your client has to go through to go from point A to point B. So for example, I talk a lot about the dream method, which is the method that I teach my clients when they are doing some coaching with me. So designing their dream offer, reinforcing their sales skills, enhancing the know, like, and trust factor, add many clients with their personalized marketing strategies, and make their clients their forever fans. So that's my framework. So whoever works with me, we go through that framework to make sure that they go from point A, not having a coaching business or a coaching business that is not giving them the satisfaction that they deserve, to having a coaching business up and running, replacing their revenue, and leave their job. Okay? So you have to have that clear idea of what are the steps that people have to go through to go from point A to point B in your business. Okay? Third thing about packaging your offer is to price it accordingly. So I said earlier that, trading time for money is not necessarily a great idea because it means that you have to work more to earn more, right? The whole idea behind a package is you have to focus your pricing on the transformation that it provides. So basically, when people start working with you and they finish working with you, how long is that path? So is it 1 month? Is it 6 months? Is it a year? And what's the transformation and what's the value of that transformation? I'm telling you, people will pay a lot of money if it's a problem, a pressing desire that they have, or a challenge that they've been enduring for years. And finally, they find the solution because you are the person to help them out. Okay? So when you think about pricing, this is what you have to evaluate. Where the person's at, where the person's going, what value they give to that service or to that transformation, and then also yourself, like what kind of work you're doing with your clients and how much is it worth for you to do that with your client. The best way when you start packaging your knowledge is to start with one-on-one coaching. And I say that because one-on-one coaching is actually getting paid for your market research still, especially when you're starting out, because your first, second, third clients, well, they're just going to be validation that your offer is worth staying this way, and also giving you more data into, exactly what your client wants, exactly what transformation they're looking to get, and exactly what are their pains and desires. And eventually, if you want to create either like a group program or an online course, well, you will have all that data to shape and craft your plan about this course. And you will be on target. You'll make sure that people buy because they will relate to it, because that market research, you would have done it prior. And finally, one of the things that you have to think about when you're packaging your knowledge is how long is the life cycle of your client, okay? So are you a one deal shop, meaning that you have that service, the client comes in and they're satisfied with it, they go out and that's it. They never see you anymore because they're not doing repeated business with you. Well, guess what? Whenever you're building something, you have to think about, okay, how long I want to have that client in my surroundings, or how many programs you want to have for that client to go through, so you could actually guide that person along the way in different aspects or in a different level of their journey. So let me give you an example. There are some people that I've worked with my group program, my 8 weeks intensive, and that led them to actually sign up for my mastermind, Coaching Empire Elite Mastermind. But then out of that Coaching Empire Elite Mastermind, well, some people decide to be VIP, which is getting a private access to me as their private coach, right? So basically thinking about the life cycle of my clients, well, I know I can support them at a lower level with the 8 weeks intensive because it's like a group support, then higher level at the mastermind group because there it's more about implementation, make sure that the goal is achieved and have many people in the same mindset to guide you and give you that fuel to go to that next level. And then the higher level of the VIP access where I could be one-on-one and have more of my hands in their businesses and have that one-on-one support and unlimited access to me whenever they have questions. See, so when I have one client that comes in my business, depending on where they're at in their journey and what I feel that they need, well, if they really need to have like that group coaching program first and they just want to validate, that this is what they want to do, this is what they want to have, a coaching business, and they want to see that it's possible for them to have their first, second, third client, then they start with that Coaching Biz Accelerator. But then if they want to go to that next level, they upgrade to the Coaching Empire Elite. And then if they want that higher level of access to me, Coaching Empire Elite VIP. Okay? So basically when you're thinking about your coaching business, well, it's important to have that vision, because you don't want to have like new clients all the time coming in your business, because this is the most expensive marketing that you can have for your business, when you have always to refresh your audience and have new clients again and again and again. So all that is food for thought when you're thinking about packaging your knowledge, creating an offer with your knowledge, and actually monetizing it. Again, think about this. It's funny because a lot of people feel uncomfortable when they start their coaching business because they're like, I'm new in business. I'm just launching my coaching business and all that stuff. Well, guess what? You're not new at all the knowledge that you've gotten over the years. You're not new at the talent that you have, the gift that you have, or the expertise that you feel that is so easy to you compared to the clients that come to you for that expertise because they don't know anything about it. Right? So whenever you embrace that coaching journey, don't see yourself as a beginner. See yourself as someone who's learning about business, but as someone who could help someone else right here, right now with the knowledge that you have. Okay? So click on the button below and subscribe to my channel. Comment on that thing. Do you have an offer now? Are you thinking about it? Have you started your business and how is it going for you? And I will see you in the next video.